Hello, Century 21 Homestar agents. This is your broker, Tony Geraci. Today is Monday, September 22nd, 2025, and we have some big, huge news in the world of real estate. The world, not just our country, the world of real estate. So, the big news is this. And I'll give you some a little bit more details about this big news. That you might see some articles that come out. You might see some things in real estate news or some agents post on their Facebook. But two of the number one and number two real estate companies in the country, the number one and two that have had the most sales over the last year, are coming together and merging together to come make the one largest by far real estate company in the country and or world by far. So those two companies are Anywhere and Compass. So Anywhere, which is the number two company, is our parent company for Century 21. Anywhere owns Century 21, Coldwell Banker, ERA, Better Homes and Gardens Realty, and Sotheby's International Realty. So those brands are underneath Anywhere umbrella, and they have well over 300,000 agents across 120 countries in every one of the states. Now, Compass, so a lot of you might not have heard of Anywhere because he just doesn't come up because we have our different brands. And then Compass is the number one individual largest real estate company that has had the most sales last year. And a lot of us here in Ohio have never even heard of Compass. I have just from real estate news and watching the news all across the country. But what Compass is in other metropolitan markets like New York and Chicago and Los Angeles and Texas and Florida and in major markets there, but not in all 50 states. So, some of the things why this is so exciting is that we will be part of by far the largest real estate group in the country and world. Over 340,000 agents should be in over 120,000 120 countries in every state. So, day to day, you're not going to see any difference. I mean, we have our individual brands, individual companies like ourselves, Central and Homestar, and all of that. You're not going to see anything different at all. But the potential, what I'm excited about, and a lot of people are excited about, when you're part of the largest real estate group that has access to, in theory, the billions of dollars, means that in these companies that our new parent company will be Compass, that will own all of this. The way they make money is by our agents being successful in selling homes. So they're going to use all of their money and influence and size and bring things to us as agents and companies individually to help us sell more homes and help our clients. So when you have that, I won't say, this might be an ignorant statement of almost unlimited financing of unlimited funds to create more technology, more opportunities. I've heard through different sources that all of our brands will probably cover about, don't quote me on this, I'm just saying about 40% of all of the homes for sale, all the listings may potentially be under one of our brands. And I could see just by the number of sales in the country, we're over 10 to 15%, maybe closer to 20% of all of the sales in the country could be part of one of our agents with one of those brands under our umbrella. So that size, that influence, that income, that money generating income for our parent company that filters things down to us can only help. It can't hurt. As far as I can see, I don't see anything that could hurt that. And that's why I wanted to get this video out just to say you see something on someone's Facebook page or social media or in there that thinking that this could be a bad thing. It is not. The number one thing that they stress to all of us owners, we had a little town, well, little, it's probably thousands of people on there, owners town hall meeting for Anywhere this morning explained to us the brands are staying. They're not consolidating brands. Our brands are going to be, that's part of the agreement. The brands are not going anywhere. So I had a few agents think that like we're all going to be one brand or one company. No, we've been separate brands for decades under Anywhere and the companies that owned it before Anywhere. When we always been, as far I've been with Century 21 over 20 years now, and we've always had our sister brands of Coldwell Banker, ERA, Better Homes and Gardens later, and Sotheby's a little bit later than that. But we're used to having all these separate brands, so nothing's going to go away there. But I'm excited to see what comes down the technology line and tools line and opportunity for advertising or things to help our agents. I'm very excited for that. That's will be coming up over the next few years. Not happening tomorrow, but over the next few years, because they think this merger will finalize sometime second half of or last quarter of next year of 2026. So it'll take some time, and of course, take some time to get used to from there. But business as usual, but great news. So remember, if you want to talk about this or have any questions or thoughts, I know the basics of what's happening. I don't see any downside to this. I can only see the major possible upsides to it that could help everybody out. So just feel free to call or text me anytime or get on my calendar, talk2tony.net. Talk, the number 2tony.net. Get on my calendar. I'm happy to talk real estate with you. Love doing it. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to talk to many of you very soon. Bye bye.